Mm. Yeah, even I've done that.
Usually as people get older, but of course, you have to be different. I'm too these into cubes, please. I'm not messing around.
Okay.
I'm not really
Cubes. Oh no, they were slices. They were like
well,
thin.
sorry, I'm not.
I don't
I'm not waiting
cubes.
until this goes cold and then slicing. So
All right.
you can slice them, but it'll be very small. Now, do you think that's enough? Or do you want more?
You.
Oh, I've got one more. Oh, right. Because you know, once you have what a bit of each portion, so.
I'm sure that's great. You.
Nobody on the phone, is there?
No.
I'll have to
Uh-oh.
be doing that while somebody on the phone. I've got a little bit of pride.
No. No, I'm here.
Not a lot.
Hello. I am making a video though, so be careful.
Well, I don't mind on video. I don't need that. Things like others do online.
No.
You've never put anything. Well, I've already told you that, even though you've ignored me. Anything that goes on is set and talked about, so
Floopers mew. Oi,
put for everybody to have a pick at.
True.
Right, well, that's killing me now for doing that, so once that boils, just check it in about 5 minutes how it's going, because obviously some of them were already boiling before the latter, so if you find any cooked, I'll take them out, put them to one side on a plate.
Cuts.
Cooked.
Any cuts?
C-O-O-K-E-D, cooked.
Okay. So it detects Flooper's face. Apparently it's only supposed to detect human faces, but it's detecting Floopers.
Ah, that's clever, isn't it?
Instead of mine.
How. See if it does it with that supposed to be realistic dog.
It says it can't do it with animals or anything else. Which one? These are both supposed to be realistic.
Do one and the other.
Okay. It doesn't do pets anyway. Whether it's realistic or not. It only does humans.
Well, it did the cat. It
Doesn't like that dog
no.
either.
Well, it should be realistic.
Well, he likes Floopers, so apparently
it likes bloopers.
It likes Floopers. I guess it thinks Floopers is realistic.
Unless it's because you're in it.
No, I'm looking away.
Oh, they are. No, it's not accepting it now. It's because you were in it, that's all.
No, it's following you now, Mum. Look!
Well,
It likes you more than me, Floopers. More than me, Floopers. Floopers. It's following Floopers again. It's confused. It doesn't know who to follow. Me, you, or Floop. Look, it's.
Where's it going now?
I don't know. Why is it recording over there? Okay, it likes that. Oh, that's daft, isn't it?
It likes that.
It likes that. That thing over there.
Fat bugger.
Bloopers meow. What's bloopers meow?
What are going to drink to?
I don't know.
Oh, Kirsty.
It likes my bloopers.
Where is it?
I don't know. Hello. I'm trying to read the
See what's in my bowl.
comments.
I can't remember now. My back's killing me.
Aw. It's in the living room, but it's probably cold now.
Well, you got it in.
Yes. Hello. What? Bloopers me. Relax and blue poos. Blue poos. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Nice boots. Did I miss the fluff? Over there! Oh, wait, is it coming? Bloopers you. Does it detect movement off faces? The way it's not doing a great job always. These bars as well. That thing, isn't it? It's a bit silly. Oh. Back to looking at you again. Massage. Tracking fluffy tail. Squashy, washy, washy.
Oh, I see. Oh, I have to do it sitting down. I'll organise it when sat down.
It likes the go again.
Did you heat my food up?
I heated your tea up. Yes, in the
Oh,
microwave.
right. Oh, thank you. God.
Yeah, they were still
I'll
on.
always do it.
Stop recording thingy. It's recording my glass of water.
Tomorrow, Thursday, you bring that seat and put it in front there, and I'll organise it all so that it all fits in.
Sure.
Anyway, I've decided that leave it or whatever that struggling with food.
Oh, okay.
But when I do, obviously I'll have to collect.
I was going to say, is it going to be one where you pick up?
Well, you'd have to.
Because I can't take all that though. I mean, you don't even have
Anyway, so I'll get them to come and collect, but I'll transfer, or you will, transfer all this into boxes. We've got like millions of boxes, so
Okay.
transfer them into boxes, and then we can pick them up then.
Okay.
So don't pick, see if you get all the same size, but or similar and reasonable that they can pick up with, and then just transfer them into boxes. That medium size box. So I'm just doing this temporarily until time.
Okay. I'll even show you guys the presents I got for Christmas. So you saw two of them there. Those dogs. They're supposed to be realistic. Here's one of them. A unicorn. And it plays a song and it plays like a peekaboo animation. She just bought it though because it was, it's nice and soft and colourful. It's a unicorn. We like unicorns, so and crowns, That would look a bit nice on my head. Got a crown actually. I should wear it for my videos. And I got these twisty pets. They're called twisty pets, but I don't really like to untwist them, to be honest. I like them as they are anyway. As you can see, they like to twist on their own as well. Kind of freaks me out a bit, but they are kind of cute. I tried untwisting them, but it doesn't work very well and kind of a bit weird. I'm going to sit down now and show you my drawings and stuff. I remember when doing my first Therium videos, and people were quite in the Therium community were quite judgmental. Oh, I just told you to stop. I did it upside down, I think. I'm trying to see. I'll show you some pictures. Yeah, I've done it wrong. I've done it upside down. I can't remember where I left off with the thing. I think it was a different pad though. I'll show you my latest art anyway. That I finished. Yeast. Help. I'll turn it round. Okay. So this is Jeremiah really fat, standing in the kitchen, hovering over his wife while his wife tries to cook and clean and wash dishes and stuff. I'm just gonna do some cupboards here. There's some cupboards. It doesn't look like very kitchen-like, does it, right now? So there's cupboards and a countertop behind him, but you can't see it because of all the wings and stuff. That's a fridge. And he's standing around with a beer can in his hand, just hovering, and she's like uncomfortable because he's hovering around her. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything to help. He's just standing there, making her feel uncomfortable. So as you can see, he's gotten really fat. So he's got really fat because he mainly sits around being lazy and useless. Usually just sits around on the couch watching TV or doing whatever. And his wife pretty much just does everything, cooks and cleans, and, you know, she's like deprived of food because he's abusive and neglectful of his wife. So he mainly eats everything. So she's busy like always cooking for him and feeding him, while she never gets a chance to eat, and he pretty much doesn't let her eat. It's got it here. Lazy, abusive husband hovering near his wife while she tries to cook and clean, and he drinks beer. So yeah, that's why he's so fat, because he's just like a big fat lazy glutton. Very sexy or what? Thick boy. So she's quite skinny. And I did that for Christmas. I don't know if I showed these, but oh well. Doesn't matter. Falcon, wolf, and part like deer or something. But that would be cool. You have to imagine that wing is over the top. Stop going blurry. I never know which way I'm supposed to turn these things. That's like fat. That's his wife, like worshipping his fat belly. Stop rotating, come on. Clearly not rotating, so I don't know why you're going on about it. Here's another one I did of him really fat. So fat. Meow. So that after starving his wife and eating everything in the house, the abusive husband's gluttony catches up to him. He proudly displays his hot, fat body to attract a new wife. That worshipping picture is really awesome, isn't it? So he's showing off his fat, sexy body, showing how lazy and fat and useless he is. He's trying to hang. I started to draw a picture of basically him. He's starting to wow, like he's on heat to attract a wife. I thought it was really cute. Oopsie, I can hear a noise going on behind me. Wow. Oh dear. Wowing. Wow. Meow. Meow. I probably showed you this one, but oh well. There's another one. So that's him, like, in feral mode, sitting around. More fluffer puffer mode. If it'll unblur, that would be great. Uh-oh, what have I just done? No, I don't want to report the message, thank you. Get me my food wife. There's a paw, I did a paw. Can you see it? It's so cute. I did that with the crappy pencil, so they're very faded. I suppose I can do it better now with this one. I've got this. I found more of the good pencils. Old man reads creepy pastas. Don't you just love my big fat Jeremiah art? It's so great. Big fat and furfur puffery. Big fat and furfur puffery. Bit better. I've got a couple of new comics that I'm going to be doing soon because I've got loads of ideas. Well, I didn't go too good, did it, with the eye? I fucked it up. Massive fur for puffers. Yeah, they're great. I can make this one look even better now. I drawn it with teats. He has teats. Aren't they cute? Big fat massive fur for puffers. Fluffer's belly nearly hitting on the floor. Aren't they cute? Showing some paw pants. They're cute, aren't they? They're cute. I'm glad you love them. Hey, Brad. Well, finally left the room, and now we can draw in peace and show art in peace. I showed my outfit first, of course. I think I'd look better with the tail and ears on. I think all my outfits are improved that way. Oh. I guess I could try. Would you like to see some fluffer puffer ruffer puffers? Here's some. The cafe stream got caught up in some bullshit. Oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty shit. How dare you miss my stream? No, no, I'm doing it wrong here. Oh. Ah. Happy birthday! I think it was today. Oh. Hopefully this will cheer you up, seeing some cute little fluffy things as well. Fluffy things. Oh. Oh god. Got sneezy things galore going on. Very tiny. Got some tiny ones. Yeah, you're welcome. Loving the plushie tuck coming from the underbelly. What? The plushie? Loving the plushie. Oh, just a minute. My nose has decided to start running. Sorry about that. 1 minute. There you go. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to like. I've got way more to show you. I just thought I'd do some of this first. He needs a new home. Oh, you have a poos. For me. Ah. 3 years old. Million years old. Perhaps I did it a bit too big there. Good. That does not look good at all. Oh, the neck's too big. The head's too big. Ah, the fluffy tail. There you fluffer puffer. Okay, let's see what else we got. Alright, here's another one. That's Jeremiah from behind, kind of slimmer. That one. That was a pretty cool outfit. I saw that one. And I got the fat version as well. I got that one. So that's Lino and Jeremiah and Charles flying up. Real life kitty fluffer puffer. Fluffer puffer ruffer puffer. And I showed this one last time, but I hadn't finished it, so yeah. The abusive husband is intimidating his wife by pinning her against a wall. I thought I'd do like some kind of cool outfit as well. It's kind of chubby there. Not as chubby in the last picture. So I like that picture now. It's finished. It looks better. Okay, here's the next comment and a comic I'm working on as well. Just they're waiting in the principal's office in the school, and yeah, that's happening. Stop trying to rotate! I don't want to rotate it, so stop it. You can't really see anything, but it's dead dirty and disgusting. Doggies are nice, but like, oh my god, that doesn't sound good, does it? Hang on, let me just check on the potatoes. Oh my god, there's no water left. There's no water left. Hope they're not all stuck to the bottom. It's bloody burning. Oh my god. Hope they're done by now. There was loads of water in it when I left it. Wasn't that long ago. Never mind, it's all right now. Oh god, no. God. But I really wish though that when I did, that I said, how did you see my bloody dog in the first place? And how do you know it's my dog that you've seen? Instead of immediately bloody answering her questions. It's like, you know, she came at me saying, no, your dog needs to go to the vet, it's disgusting, you know. It's like, how the fuck did you see my dog? Are you spying on me? Are you looking over my wall? And I see this. This one, a kitty was such a dog. That looks like a dog. I can't believe I just like started answering the questions though. It's like, how do you see my dog? How do you know it's my dog? That should have responded. You know, why am I answering her questions? Why not firing questions back? Come on, blur already. So we caught. It's just absolutely silly of me. Why the fuck am I answering her questions? Why the fuck am I answering her questions? It's none of her business. And it's like, how does she know it's my dog in the first place? She wasn't there that day when the dog escaped, so. It is so stupid. Oh. He's like resisting here. There's my paw. Yeah. Her daughter used to live at that place. So I don't know whether she just went in because her daughter still lives there or she lives there now. I don't know. They used to live at the other end of my street, didn't they? And I'm presuming the daughter moved out. Give us a good... Mew! I hate this thing. Mews make everybody happy. And for some reason I did these other pictures upside down. Which is a bit stupid. Poor Mew's paws. No. Whoa, I thought that was it. It's it now, I think. And then at the back it got some... Oh, where'd it go? Fluffer, puffer, for puffers. Here's one little fluff. Look at... Mew! Mew! Look at the... Mew! That you can see them very well. Baby Fluffer. Baby, he's flying. Round and soft. I'm sure he would love it too. Pick up a poos and bring it here. Pick up a poos. Look at the paws. Aren't they cute little paws? I'm going to make them more rounded. I don't actually know if that, affects the viewing. But he keeps going on about rotating. I don't know what that means. See, as how it's pretty good. I'm going to go over this one in pen. I might ruin it, but hopefully not. It's hard to do it with one hand. I don't know why I'm not using my new thing. Try and improve it. Look at these cars. Ah. So cute. Look at the cuties. Puffers. Fat, puffy, puffers. Rooms to laser voting. Round the cuter paws. Round. I don't think we've got any rats anymore. I've not even seen any outside. But if we do get any, then, that cat will be useful. That cat get cute paws. Aren't they cute? Thought I'd make him extra rounded. Make him extra rounded and cute as pie. Surprisingly, not many people like fluffers. When I've shown fluffers, I only get the odd reaction of them thinking he's cute. Nearly bigger, fluffier than Fluffer Puffer. Oh, chase them away for you. That is so cute. Oh yeah, I'm not happy with the face at all. Oh man, it looks like he's got buck teeth now. What the hell? I've just screwed up Fluffers. So he's doing that stupid rotating thing. I don't know what that means. Look at these big fluffy puffy ruffle puffer paws. Big fluffers. Baby fluffers. I wish I had saved room though for his other wing. Now you can't see his other wing. I think it would have looked brilliant with the other wing. Oh, how cute is he? Fluffers. 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 Isn't he the cutest Fluff? Ah. Cute. Or you just want to hold him in your hand. Or did they like a really rounded one? Well, I also did this one. I started this one last night. So it's Jeremiah as the sun god sitting on the throne. He's like chubby and fat and huge and fat and enormous. To draw them sitting without making them look short. Unfortunately. Street buggy. Don't let him steal that poos. I want my poos. My poos. My poos. This the rubbery shit though. We'll admit the rubbery shit on this one. It doesn't rub out very well, and it usually just and creates a bloody mess. It looks dirty now. What time is it? Oh, it's time for food. Trying to make the paws look as cute as pie, but it's hard to do that when the stupid pencil has ruined everything. The rubber, anyway. Kitty bucks. Looks a cute fluffer. It's good as it's adorable. It's a fluffy puffy tail. He's a big crotch. It's a big. His fancy neck is cutting into all his fat, you can see. Isn't that hot and sexy? That's like something dangling down anyway. That's baby. Very sexy boy. He looks as grumpy as his father in this one. Unamused, but he looks bloody sad or some shit. Jesus Christ, he's not supposed to look like that. But I'm gonna have to clean the eraser before I do it, because it's just gonna smudge otherwise. He looks like he's sad and about to cry. That is not the look that I was intending for him to look like. Well, he's chubby, he's getting fatter. He went from thinner, skinnier, to thinner, to chubbier. His acceptable boys always end up looking like their dads. Their big, fat, huge, enormous fathers. Like a smaller version of his father. There we go, so it's rubbing out really good, so I have to just keep cleaning the rubber. You stop going blurry. His father. He wants to be like his father. It's approval he's after. Such a playboy. You know, Daisy worries that Jeremiah's son is going to end up like him, like a playboy and a bad boy and stuff. Disapproves of his actions in front of his son. Acting like it's okay to just have sex with a bunch of women and then just use them. And his son thinks that that's a good idea because knows he's as good looking as his father is. Still looks like he's sad though. That is not what it's supposed to look like. But anyway, I'm not rubbing it out again. It's just gonna ruin it. So I guess Charles is gonna be like his father as well. He wants to be fat and he wants to be attractive and look sexy for the ladies. Gets feed by everyone in the street. He goes to the door, mewing for food. He meows a lot. Put it down again while I just scratch my. He can Moody in his picture. But this, he'll Moody. I'm not sure whether to draw his tail coming out here or not. Yeah. A lot better, of course, when it's on the computer and I get colouring them in. I'm still working on the family portrait one, though. It's taking forever, especially seeing as how some of my progress has not been saved, so I've lost my progress. So now I'm having to do that all over again. So I'm really pissed that my progress wasn't saved. It's supposed to auto-save every so often. But it obviously didn't that time. Because I've bloody well lost it. Can't believe it. Now it's back to the scruffy line art and no colouring. I was up to the bit where I was doing the line art for the wife. You know, Daisy. So I'd neatened that up and I started colouring her in. That's where I left off. But the only one that I see that is saved is the one where the line art is scruffy and I just can't find another saved Krita document. It's so annoying. Now I've got to do it all over again after I did it perfect. Oh, come on, man. I mean, it did an update, you see. What it did was it just did, you know, in the night at some point, it just turned itself off and did an update. But I thought, that's okay. So I still had my Krita thing up. I thought, oh, that's okay, because it'll have saved, because it's supposed to auto-save every... I don't know how often it does it. But I guess it's just random. Or it must be just random or something. Because it's just... You know, it was up for ages before it turned off. So you'd think it would have auto-saved. But in future, I'm just going to save it myself anyway. I'm not going to rely on this auto-save. I'm just going to have to save it myself. Manually, you know. I'm just going to have to do it manually. I just can't be doing with losing my work. Oh, watching this making me want to draw again. Oh, that's great. Do it. Draw a fat foo-foo poofers. I'm root user, so obey me. You root user. Well, that's looking better, isn't it? His sun god throne and all in Egypt. Somebody asked what nationality Jeremiah is. I'm thinking, as he's the sun god, which is an Egyptian god, he should be Egyptian, really, shouldn't he? I said German, or at least half German. So perhaps he's part German and part Egyptian because of him being a sun god and all. A sun god. The sun god. He has these earrings. That other sun there. That was kind of dangling lower than the other one, but oh well. Trying to make his outfit like fancy because I can't remember what Egyptian royal outfits look like, but I've decided to just make my own up. Because it's fun. So that's supposed to be like going behind him, but I'm not sure if that conveys at all. But you can tell that is. Should have some kind of headdress, really, but I did it that way. So I probably screwed that up, but oh well. Oh well. Little paws. Well, I can't scrub them out again. It's just gonna ruin them. So they're just gonna have to stay like that. One of these days, I really have to look stuff up for reference, though. Like Egyptian clothes or whatever. Oh, his hair's all on. I'm surprised Becky doesn't do YouTube with her talents and stuff. Not only talents for making tails and ears and stuff, but also talents for looking absolutely hot and sexy and fat and curvaceous. I think she'd be very popular in the weight gain community. She could make loads of money on the side, along with her, you know, tail and ear and dressmaking business. She makes other things as well, like she made a wig. I can't remember what else she made, but she said she could alter things. Which hopefully she can alter my stuff. I've got my fursuit legs that still need altering. I think they'll look good just with some altering. I think they could be good, and it won't be just a complete waste of money. I've now just learnt that, you know, when I couldn't get any joy from that woman who made the fursuit legs. I've now only just learnt that I could have contacted the bank or PayPal or whoever I paid with, because I can't remember now, and I could have told them. Especially after learning that Liquid Sunshine person was a scam after all, and does shoddy work. As you can tell from my ones that are complete. I mean, I gave her the exact measurements, and she made the waist just like massive. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's not been coming up with the chat again. Certainly does suck. I'll try it anyway. Try again. Fat fairies, nice big belly, long robes. I wanted to do Jeremiah like in skimpy outfits, like outfits, because I quite like men, the fat men, but even thinner men, like in outfits like that, like Egyptian belly dancing sort of outfits, as regal outfits. I think that looks really sexy. So I've just been making my own up to make him look like really sexy, revealing, and I'm making this new lore up for Egyptian culture in this particular universe, where it's like it's kind of, you have to show sexy bellies to show that they're like overfed. So of course in this culture, in the Falcon Wolf culture, and in this universe in general, it is of course attractive and desirable to look like you are overfed, because it means that you are rich and privileged and able to afford like a lot of food and be served and just sit around and be lazy, and you can afford to get fat and have everything done for you. In human Western society, it's like frowned upon to be fat because it means that you're lazy, and laziness is bad apparently, and activeness is preferred. And what's the word? The opposite of abundance. The opposite of abundance is apparently desirable in Western modern human society, which to me it's the opposite, like abundance, gluttony, greed, lots of money, lots of food, lots of fat, laziness, as you know, because it's desirable in my book, because if you are lazy and you just sit around all day, it means that you're privileged enough that other people are doing, you know, you're bidding for you, like in Jeremiah's domestic world. Like there's two universes here. There's the one where he is like a king and a god sitting on a throne and everything in Egypt, living in his pyramid palace. And then there's the universe in which he is, you know, lives in a house, a regular house with his wife and family. So in his regular life, where he's sort of a regular Joe, he is privileged still because he has a wife that cooks and cleans for him. And obviously in this universe where he's a king and a sun god, he's waited on by servants. And of course he has an abundance of food, so he pretty much just sits around all day being waited on, giving orders, making rules and stuff like that. So of course, so in my book, that is more attractive than always being active, always being run off your feet, being deprived of things, being deprived of food. Like in my world, if a character is skinny in this universe, it's not by choice. It's usually because they're poor, they're a slave, they're a servant, they're being deprived of food by their master. Like in this particular version of the Jeremiah universe, we're just going to call it the Jeremiah universe. In this particular version, his son is pretty much his slave because he pretty much doesn't know he's his son. So his son is slave, so he's skinny and deprived. He's skinny because he's deprived of food and he's always running around doing, slave work. Like building statues and building pyramids and what have you, and also waiting on his father, who is his king and his god. And they don't know that he is his son. Not that he would get special treatment if they did know he was his son anyway. So yeah, he's just like really privileged, and because he's really rich, privileged, and being royalty and all, and a god, he sort of gets to have all this like rare fattening food that all the peasants don't get to have. The peasants and the slaves don't get to have it. They have to just have all this healthy food. So they're like always skinny. And because they do loads of work, so they're always like rushed off the meat, so they're always dead skinny because of that as well. So that's another thing. So I just find all that really like attractive. I think that's really hot. Like where you have some people who are like dead privileged, like Jeremiah, like the royal family. He doesn't have a royal family. Like in this universe, in one universe of this, it's just Jeremiah pretty much. The rest of his family aren't privileged. They're just part of the peasants and the staff. You know, they're not treated like him because he's the only one. He's the ruler, and they don't get special treatment just because they're his wife and kids and all that. The kids still have to do chores, and the wife still has to do chores. Oh god, I need a drink. Why didn't I bring my water over? Where is it? Where's my water gone? It's disappeared. I don't even see it. Great laziness, massive belly of hedonism and gluttony, oh my. I bet that mum texting you. I'm trying to gain and I'm enjoying the journey. Get up. I see the most outrageous couple yesterday. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it's buffering like that. I think there's more female feeders in real life, just mostly blokes online. Blokes. Yeah, there's. So in this universe, it wouldn't be a fetish, but he's a dominant feedee, I guess. That's definitely always, if you want to call it, a big kink of mine, is some kind of dominant authority figure who would just be sitting around all day on his throne, or lay around on his pillow, throne, or whatever, or a boss sat at his desk all day while people around him just do chores and bring him whatever he wants and needs and just feeds him, and he just like treats them like absolute garbage, usually male. In my fantasies, it's always male that's the dominant one. And in Falcon Wolf lore in particular, the male is the dominant one, and the males don't really pair bond. The males tend to just breed with the females and not really be involved with the children, and they will just go on their own way and just being like the leader of the herd or whatever. See if I've got any others. So this, for those who haven't seen this one, is Jeremiah in the future, or like a space type outfit. So he's still a sun god there, but a modern version. Forces are bigger naturally. Must be wrong part of Vegan County. I think it should be like that in real life though. Like I think fat people should be seen as like ones who are privileged and ones who obviously clearly have abundance. Like I know in this modern society people keep going on about how it's mainly poor people who are fat. And you can always see that the rich people are usually always going to the gym and always active and always ripped and muscular and stuff. It's like really weird. I mean, that just doesn't, even if that is just how it is, it doesn't compute in my head as a logical, like natural thing that skinny people are rich and fat people are poor. To me, the fat people should be the rich ones, you know, or at least it should be seen as that the person is obviously has abundance and what have you. Because, you know, fat to me means that the person's obviously got an abundance of food and they're obviously not badly off. Obviously someone who's badly off will be starving, you know, they wouldn't have any food in days. Ow, thank you for that. It would have been like that in the olden days when they didn't have cheap fast food and mass produced crap. Well, I guess I'm from the old world then. These got really bad. I still associate it with being fat with being privileged and having abundance and stuff like that. I think it's attractive as well. You know, just fat blokes and women and shit just look nice. Oh, it's okay. So I'm just gonna out to that, okay? I'll get it on the go. So that's what what's it called? Mary Berry's shepherd with dauphinoise potatoes, but the potatoes aren't very dauphinoise. In fact, they're supposed to have cream in them. I think I put cream in the main bit anyway. Oh, okay, let me just this. Fuki buffering again. Oh no. Seems easier. I'm getting cold as well, so I can't wait to get changed. I am in the USA. It's not. I don't know. I think it's more easy. No, sorry about that. This blows. Cheaper in the US, it's easier to gain weight. I suppose that's alright. So if you want to gain weight, then it's easier. It's easy even if you're poor. I just remember when I was growing up and I was trying to gain weight. Sorry about that. You don't want to see that, do you? Rather see me. When I was trying to gain weight when I was younger, it was really hard because it seemed like no matter how much I ate, it didn't really work. I just couldn't afford to buy extra food so I could eat more than I would normally eat, if that makes sense. I already felt as if at the time I was eating quite a lot. I didn't know how much more I had to bloody eat in the first place. It was just so hard. It's just so hard. Now it would be easier because I seem to just put on weight at the drop of a hat. So all I have to do is have one crumpet at night and back up to. I've put on any weight that I've, initially lost. So I suppose all I had to do was wait until I was over 25. I'd say just be patient. It will be easier after 25. It was for me. I really struggled putting on weight until I was over 20. Well, actually, I was 24 when I started putting on weight again. It wasn't bloody easy. So I would say don't even bother. Like, don't even bother trying because it was just so hard for me. It was like I tried so hard, I got frustrated with it. And I basically force-fed myself more than I actually wanted to eat, and it just wasn't pleasant, really. A lot of people in the community say, oh yes, stuffing until you're really full is really great and whatever, and I'm like, for me, I never really liked it. I never really liked being full and eating more than I really needed or wanted. I didn't really find it fun. But, some people just do it because they actually like the stuffing period. For me, I just wanted to get fat. I was preoccupied. What? Nice chubby girl too. I was very jealous. What was that about? I don't even know. Bills to think about. Yeah, this couple I saw. A beta guy and an absolute stunning 9 of a girl. News story sounds really good. My news story? Yeah, I like it. With my story, which I'm calling Jeremiah's story, I don't really know what to do about it because I've got all these different universes that I have my characters in. I've decided to have the main story for my main book, though. I've decided to have it where it's just a domestic situation, to be honest. Maybe I could write a different book, about the other stuff. I still need bloody people to animate it, though. I'm really anxious to get some, even if just like some amateur. Wait till you finished. But no one will do it. I'm going to try The Last Resort. And I'm going to try The Prince's Trust, because they help you. It only ever shows young people on it, so I don't actually know if they will help me. In fact, it's 30. So I've got to hurry up. So I'm going to contact them at some point. I'm not getting on with it, of course. I'm going to contact them and see if they'll help me. The reason why I haven't done it yet is because I'm just so afraid that, they're going to do like what other things do, where, you know, you have to have all this fucking plan. And I was like, I don't know. I just want my shit animated. I have no freaking plan other than that. Because I don't know everything there is to know about business, the business side of it. I just know the creative side of it. I just want them to help me start up the damn business. Even if I have to even if they will mentor me and give me information I need as well as actual money that I need to start the damn thing. I was kind of hoping that, you know, some people online, some people from YouTube, whatever, would come forward and say, we'll help you with it. Because I know people who, you know, have just gotten help from their friends, or just people who have a talent and they all help each other. But no such luck when it comes to me. A series of smaller books. The Egyptian story does sound awesome, doesn't it? With him being a sexy, privileged, spoiled sun god king. I love it too. You'll do the best job though. Becky, buffering. Whenever you're finished. I've been told not to go on dragons because they take a cut. And also, it's in London, so I'm never going to London, so yeah. So I want to do it all online. There'll be no real life stuff, no traveling involved. I've got to do it all online and all from home, because I just don't, you know, I just can't get to travel, so sorry. Let me read up again. Rude. Don't shiver. Ew. Also, people have fast metabolism, so gaining weight is really hard. Yeah, I must have had a really fast metabolism. Quantity does start to slow down. Of beach whale and belly is totally full. Well, somebody asked me to do a video whereby I would drink lots of water. They said about a certain amount. I can't remember what it was, like is it 2 liters or something? And I added it up to find out it was so many glasses or tumblers of water, which I did find my water. Where did it go again? It keeps disappearing on me. Here it is. This is a tumbler rather than a glass. I think a glass is like that big. But apparently, I think it said it would be like 6 of these. I was like, that's way too much. I said, I'm never going to be able to do that. So they told me to just do however many I can. So I ended up doing 3 of these. And it did kind of feel good at first, like a bit sexy, the feeling of having a nice swollen belly that felt really fat. But then after a while I started to feel very ill again. And then I learned somewhere that it's actually bad for you to drink too much water. Like bad for your health. So I won't be doing that again. It's really funny, 2 liters. No, not her, it was a bloke, and I did it for him. She's the one who wanted the tickling video. She's the one who never actually found out if I could do it before becoming a Patreon, and then saying I was scamming her, even though she was the one who decided to become a Patreon without actually finding out whether I'd be willing to do the video she wanted first. And I thought, how am I a scam? Even though you didn't get the videos you wanted, you still got all my other content that you see on Patreon, so you can't call me a scam. And I even gave her all these options, like you could have a different video done, or you could just wait a while to see if I could get that video done, or you could just accept all the shit, or just get your money back. But instead of doing that, she decided to toy with me have a go at me for everything I said. Then when I got annoyed with her, she then said it wasn't professional and that was a scam because I was getting upset. And oh, you're obviously guilty because you've been getting upset. I'm like, yeah, because you're bullying me and you're threatening me, and it's like, obviously I'm gonna get upset. I said so far I've tried being reasonable. I've tried being nice. I've tried being firm, and nothing has worked with you. You just seem to just want to have a go at me and bully me, and eventually she. If I knew how to edit videos, whenever it buffered, I would just bloody put this fucking song on it. Anyway, I saw in my inbox that Mandy has actually become a Patreon again. She better not start harassing me again. As soon as I saw her, I was like, oh god, not her again. So twice, just for the record, she's become a Patreon, not knowing if I'll be willing to do the video she wants. And the second time, she knew for sure, and now she's still become a Patreon, so she starts harassing me again. I think I'm just going to ignore it. But then again, that's what got me with her in the first place. So I've no, like I say, I told her straight, I said, I have no idea how to deal with you, because so far I've done all the wrong things and you've ended up being threatening and shit. So it's like, oh, I'm not dealing with you anymore. I do like sodas, silly. But I opted for water because I thought it's the healthiest option because I don't drink enough water in the first place. And they're always saying that you have to drink. I think it is about 2 litres of water you have to drink, but I think that's in a day, not in one sitting. But no, I'm never doing that after the way my head felt after doing it. I'm never doing that again. It's obviously not good for you. Back for more punishment. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I've got to do food now and get changed. See you soon. Don't forget to support me and everything. Bye bye.